Here's what happened. I took a gnarly hit during a hockey game and woke up and my knee wouldn't fully extend the next day. And I thought, well, that's no good. And in hockey culture and lots of sports culture, they ask you, are you hurt or are you injured? Didn't think I was injured. I thought I was hurt. So I continued playing. I knew I had a problem when the next day I woke up and it mechanically wouldn't extend. So I went to the doctor. The MRI showed that there was a tear in my lateral meniscus and that the torn off portion of the lateral meniscus had gotten stuck in the knee joint, and that was what was causing it to not be able to fully extend. Like, it actually was a mechanical problem. So I had the meniscus cut out. I went in the exact wrong order. I went surgery first, then cortisone shot, then bad PT, and I stayed there for about 8 years before I finally met Luke, who did good PT, and then I got better in a matter of weeks. I think a lot of people have this experience. I do remember the first time that an orthopedist told me, you had a knee injury, you'll be able to play sports, you are probably going to have a knee replacement very early in life, relative to most people. You probably shouldn't run anymore. You're a college athlete, so I know better than to tell you that you're not going to finish out your college athletics career. Being an athlete was so embedded in my identity that it was like being told I was going to lose a limb. It's not even about competition though. It's about being physically able. I did feel like the idea that I wouldn't be able to be an athlete was I was going to have to learn to live without part of my personality. Sitting here now, it sounds a little bit crazy because of the sort of like surface level details of my life. I am from New England. I'm wearing a Patagonia shirt. Like, I have a Prius. Like, like my life is great. Having a Prius is great, right? No, but like, I'm a small business owner. So the idea of being like, it was a real like identity crisis for me sometimes feels really melodramatic. But when I talk to other people that have had injuries and where they've been delivered news like that, it's a pretty common thing. The psychological effect of being chronically injured is not to be underestimated. And people that have been through it and people that really know how to treat it understand that. Luke and I have a shared view that the physiological and the psychological are inseparable. You can't treat one without the other. When it comes to a chronic injury, you can't completely fix a chronic injury without treating the psychological component with as much rigor as you treat the physiological component.